to the Revere Senior News Show. Today we have two special guests. We have the director of the Senior Center, Steve Fielding. Welcome, Steve.
Thank you, Morris.
You're going to be talking about the news, what the senior is going to be doing in the month of March. And Officer Salvati. Welcome, Officer Salvati.
Thank you, Morris. Always a pleasure, my friend.
And he'll be talking about the seniors, how to avoid being scammed. But before we start the show, you said you had some very important news to give to our seniors in Revere.
That's right. So as the audience knows, what we try to do is present information and pertinent data regarding the upcoming month, which, as you said, is in March. And so I want to share with people some of the key items that will be on the March Senior Power, which is the newsletter, and that's why we have the show, to kind of give people a preview of what's going to happen. So the first thing I want to talk about is now it's March. The days are a little lighter. You know, they're longer, and the weather is kind of turning a little bit, hopefully, and it will stay that way. So now it's a good time to exercise and to get ready for the spring and summer, because even seniors want to stay healthy, and they want to exercise and look good, and makes them feel good mentally as well as physically. So I just want to go over some of the programs that are in our list of activities at the Senior Center, and these are things that I'm trying to push more people to participate in, and it's great for seniors to move. Absolutely. The first thing we have is a core and balance workout with Sharon. For those of you who come to the Senior Center, you know she gives you a great workout. She also teaches you how to prevent falling, and if you do fall, what you can do to correct yourself in a proper way so that you don't even damage yourself further. So, yeah, that's great. It is. It's really good, and she works with seniors in several communities, including Revere. So her class is Monday afternoon from 2 to 3, and on Friday morning from 11 to 12. We also have a great yoga and meditation teacher called Natalie, and she's on from 10:30 to 11:30 on Monday mornings. This combines yoga, meditation, and positive psychology. Fantastic. Yep, and that's open for anybody. That's not just for seniors. So that particular class can be helpful to many different age groups. And for those people that are under the age of 60, you're welcome to attend. College students or people that are home during the day, it's a great thing to do.
Now, Steve, is that available to all citizens in the city?
It is. It is. And we actually even have people who go to multiple senior centers. So there are some people from Winthrop that come to Revere and vice versa. Okay. So you're welcome no matter where you're from.
Thank you. No, it's like a pass that along through my office. You know, sometimes people ask the seniors. Yep. You know, we can direct them to your place.
Absolutely. Thank you. Absolutely.
Thank you.
On Tuesday morning we have Zumba, and that's with Barbara, and that's from 10:30 to 11:30, and that's a great class. Thursday we have a combination exercise with Nancy. That's a little vigorous class, but it's pretty good for seniors, and it's from 10:30 to 11:30. We also have line dancing. There was this big outcry, we want line dancing, we want music, and it started off like gangbusters, and we had a great, first couple of classes. Then it kind of died a little bit, and then the weather changed, and it's kind of down here, So now we're trying to build that up, and we want more people to come to that. And Emily is the teacher there. She teaches in Malden, has a great following. We've even changed the time a couple of times, and she's at the Senior Center on Wednesdays from 11:15 to 12. And I encourage people to come and participate in
wonderful.
That. Yep.
That's wonderful.
Officer Salvati and Morris, is that Zumba toning is very important, and it's set to Latin music, which is great. At the Senior Center, this is open to all ages every Wednesday night from 6:15 to 7:15.
Is there any charge for any of this?
None of these classes charge anything. We don't charge for these classes except for the Zumba toning. Okay, you have a $5 fee. It's a fee-based class. It's the only one out of the 9 programs we have that we have to charge, and that's because we open up at night. Okay, and we do have a Tai Chi Ball class right now. It's currently suspended, but that will pick up very shortly, and I hope by the end of March that resumes. Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So the other thing is that's definitely starting in March, which there has been a huge demand for, is a book club. Our senior book club is monitored by Lois Diamond, our program coordinator, and she's working. Yep, she's working at with the librarian Janice, and they have a book club meeting on Thursday, March 24th, from 2:30 to 3:30, and that's the initial meeting. and Lois and Janice will go over the whole concept of what the book club is. They'll talk about books that they're interested in, select the books, and then set up discussion groups.
Right. Question on that one, Steve. With the book club, is that going to be regular books or electronic books?
Well, right now they're going to be regular books. However,
Okay.
we do know that people have Kindles, and a lot of people download their books, and I'm one of them. And you know, the thing is, there'd be an opportunity to be able to do that through the library as well.
Very good.
Because they have the Noble Network system there. That's what I use, and it's very helpful.
Wonderful. That's
Yeah.
great. That's fantastic, Steve.
Yep, so we're working with Kevin, the librarian, head librarian over there, to be able to bring the books to the senior center, as opposed to having seniors go over there and take out the books for the particular session.
Yeah, but they're going to be able to keep the books, or they're just going to be able to borrow the books?
No, it's just like a regular library.
Library?
You
Oh,
borrow the
okay.
books, yeah,
Okay.
and then you return them once the group is finished, and they discuss them.
But there'll
so-
be no charge if they're late or anything like
No,
that?
No,
Okay.
no.
No, that's good to know,
That's fair.
because,
Yeah.
There's a new innovative program that's been around for almost a year, and it has picked up a lot of interest because it's the only one in the city, and it's called Sharing Grief Experiences. A lot of people lose a loved one, whether it be a spouse, it be a child or an adult child, or some relative, or a close friend. And this is for people to come and learn and help each other. And even if you come and just listen to other people relate their experiences, it may help you grow and help you adjust in some fashion
Right.
to your loss.
you're bringing it back to the senior center, because before you became the director, Lois also had that going on.
Yeah, and it kind of died a
Right,
little bit,
right.
and now it's revived,
Right,
and it's
good.
been doing well. I mean,
That's good.
And we encourage people to come, even if you don't want to share your own feelings. Just listening may
Listen,
help you.
absolutely.
You know,
Yep.
and you don't have, you're not required to bring anything. You're not required to go to every session, because she tries to do it every month. This month, it's
great.
Monday the 21st, and it's from 1 to 3 p.m. And Lois is great, because what she does is she creates a nice, warm, inviting feeling. She brings in some particular types of reflective readings. She has candles, and it's a really nice, quiet setting where people can talk about their feelings if they choose to do so.
Good.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's awesome.
One of the things we have going on every month, as you know, Morris, and you know, Officer Salvati, is we have a special monthly luncheon. And yesterday, in fact, we had over 100 people at our Valentine's Day luncheon, and it was fantastic. We had Joey Voices, who is very well known
Yes.
around the area. And he-
Excellent, too.
He's excellent, and he did everybody from Rod Stewart to Johnny Mathis to
Neil Diamond, Frank
Diamond.
Sinatra, Elvis Presley,
Right.
right on down the
He did
line.
Rodney
Right.
Dangerfield, Joe Piscopo, Robert De Niro was unbelievable.
But he did mention one joke, Jerry, that you didn't hear, but I like to tell it.
Okay.
He graduated from UCLA, the University of Chelsea Logan Air Plus. I love that joke. I don't know how to get that in.
That was good.
Well, I bring yesterday's up because every month we since I've been there anyway, we've tried to have one special lunch, and it's it costs the regular $1.50 donation for the lunch, which is normally what they pay anyway, plus $2.50 towards the entertainment. And so it's a total of $4. Unlike a lot of other senior centers that charge $15 to $20
Wow.
per special lunch, and nobody else in the area that I know of, and I know all the directors in the area, they only have certain holidays where they have a special lunch. We have one every month, and it's great.
That's awesome.
So I want to tell people that it's almost like we've created a monster, because there's such a demand. We had 25 people we turned away yesterday, because we have seating capacities by fire laws, so we just have to be very careful. So I want to tell people out there right now that our next special monthly luncheon is March 24th. Lunch begins promptly at 12, and entertainment by Jimmy Solona.
Oh, very
at
good.
1.
Oh, he's
And we all
actually a
know
nice
Jimmy.
guy.
We've
Yeah,
had him before. Everybody
fantastic.
wanted him back, so I was able to talk him into coming back without a problem, by the way.
Is that going to be the St. Patrick's Day?
It is. We have a corned beef dinner. It's a boiled dinner, complete boiled dinner, and it's going to be a fantastic thing. I want people to know that you have to make your reservations early,
Right.
because it does get filled up, and it's a fun time. We have all kinds of raffles, and we have a lot of people that come down and donate raffles too. So it's a great
nice.
opportunity.
Yep, and we have some terrific, I got to say this, My brother Nars, you know him very
do.
well. He plays the best Irish music around the city of Revere.
Awesome. That's great.
I know, and whenever I see you, I say, I don't know who you are. Are you Norris or Morris?
Because we're identical twins. People do have a tough time, so that way you don't know who you're going to be arrested, Jerry.
But I just wanted to mention that because word has spread that we have quite a great lineup, you know, from now right through the end of December.
Yeah.
And it's a great thing for seniors because a lot of them can't get out at night. They don't want to drive at night. They don't want to go in the ride or take a cab someplace. And there's not a lot of good entertainment for that age bracket, you know.
Right.
So it's a fun thing.
Right, before I go over to you, Jerry, I just got to ask you, mention to them that we have 2 shuttles that they can be picked up with.
We actually do, but you have to register for the shuttle, okay? The first time
gotta buy a coupon?
what happens is, and you can check this out on revere.org, or you can check it on the Revere TV, who always posts what the shuttle
Yep.
program is all about. So basically, you have to come in, you have to register by providing your contact information and your emergency contact information.
That's a good thing to have.
It is,
Absolutely.
because let's face it, you know, we have 2 vans. We absolutely have to be sure that seniors are safe and that they have the ability to get up and down into the shuttle without a problem, although we do have a lift on one of them. So what happens is once they register, they buy a coupon book of 10 coupons. And it costs $10. So
Very reasonable.
Right. I mean, we could spend a whole program on the shuttle program, but basically it's 1 coupon each way. And you can't beat that.
No,
you can't beat that.
No,
That's
I
great,
mean,
yeah.
And
Right to your door. They bring it right to your door. You
Yeah.
know, that's-
And I just want to let you know, in case you're not aware of it, is that we not only take people to and from the senior center, but we take them to appointments, outside appointments. So we have regular people that come to the senior center, and those regulars as well as others that go to the MGH down on the beach. They go to Beth Israel over the Chelsea line, Revere line. They go to the pharmacy. They go to the bank, and we arrange to have them picked up. But you have to also make your reservation ahead of time. And with we have 1 shuttle working on Monday and Friday, and we have 2 shuttles working on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
That is great.
All right, so before I wrap up and we go on to our next segment of the show, I just want to go over some key dates, okay? Because a lot of seniors make sure that they take their blood pressure.
Yep, which is?
In consultation. Nurse Carol Donovan from
Yep.
the City Services is coming down on March 3rd and March 24th, and she's there between 12 and 1, okay? She also will consult with you on other issues you might have. Our monthly hearing program with Mary Marino.
What'd you say?
Oh boy, I'm here trying to think about it, and here you come out with that. Okay. Mary Marino, as you know, has been
Right.
coming for years. She has a strong following. She'll be there Thursday, March 24th from 9 to 11. We have a chair massage with Barbara McDonald, and she'll be there on Monday, March 7th, and she's there at 9 o'clock until, you know, whenever everybody's done having
Right.
their chair massaged. I mean, not the chair massage. And we also have a podiatrist that comes in, Dr. David Kaplan, and he comes in once a month, and he'll be in on the first Wednesday of every month. In March, it's March 2nd.
Beautiful.
So those are kind of the key things that I wanted to talk about before we get into the next issue.
Okay. Thank you very much, Steve.
Okay.
Thank you. Now I would like to meet our second special guest, but he's a great guest, Officer Salvati. You and I discussed about scam things for senior citizens, but before, I finally learned how to work a computer, Jerry, so I faxed out people to ask questions from the seniors.
Okay.
And lo and behold, I did get some in, but before I do that, start the show and tell them exactly what senior scams are, and then I'll
sure.
give you the questions.
Okay, first I'd like to thank Stephen. Stephen does a tremendous job over there. I've been over there myself, Morris, down to his place. We actually did a health fair there, second 2 times in a row.
Absolutely.
And then the next day we came down, we talked to the seniors. Stephen asked me to come down there. What he does for that place is unbelievable. I mean, and a lot of seniors I talked to, the things he just talked about, they look for things to go to, Morris,
Right.
you know what I mean? And
I
it's-
do too. I get up in the
Right.
morning and I say, what am I going to do today? And then when I know I got to go down to the senior center, I feel like a brand new person.
Right, and the compassion he has for the seniors is unbelievable. I mean, I can't say enough about Mr. Fielding. Every time we talk, it just gets better and better. He just does. He tries to do so much down there, and it's really, really.
It's real
great.
lively down there,
Eh,
believe you me.
Well, like I say, the seniors are our backbone to us, to everybody. You know, whether our grandparents, parents, hopefully someday we're going to be there
Yeah,
ourselves.
exactly.
And that's what we're here today. We're here today to discuss what we can do to keep seniors safer. As you see on this table, Morris, this is all the stuff that I hand out to all the places I go to. We've been to, one of the questions I think we got was, have we, at the community policing, been to any places in
Can
the
I
city?
throw one question
Sure,
to you
yeah.
that I got from a senior? This
Yes.
is from a gentleman, and by the way, they wish to remain anonymous. Is that
No,
okay
that's
with you,
fine.
Jerry?
Anybody,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Here's the first thing you could ask, and this came from an elderly gentleman. The first thing you can ask the officer is the community policing officer conduct the safety courses for the seniors. Do you come in?
Yes, Morris. I'd like to thank you on that note there. Myself and Lieutenant Bajoli, retired lieutenant, which you know, he's a retired lieutenant.
Yep.
We went to, I believe, almost every place in the city. We went to the Jack Satter House, Friendly Gardens, Liston Towers, Prospect House, Rossetti Center. So we visit almost, I believe, every place in the city. And everything you see here is what we bring them. It's all free. And let's let you know, the audience, if you want to come down to my office on Broadway, anything you see here is for free. It's for you to take. It's great information to be safe, stay alert, be aware of your surroundings. So everything you see here is what we can give out. Hopefully, it can help you. But at these places, Morris, we talk about scams. We talk about how not to become a victim. How not to, when they go shopping, what to do when they go shopping, when they're driving their vehicle, walking. So we go over step by step with them, and we answer questions. We're here to serve the seniors. We're here to help you as what we can do to make you be more, how can you say, more protective of yourself. You know, but you gotta be alert. You gotta be little, what do they say, like always on edge. No, not edge, but just to keep aware. Exactly. We don't want to scare anybody more. We just want everybody to be aware of their surroundings.
Right. You know, it's funny you're talking about this because the second question came from a woman, and she asked me right here, how can seniors avoid being a victim of crime? Now,
Okay.
crime covers a million things. I don't know
Crime-
what to tell her.
These are all, crime can be anything. It can be from your home, online, to your house. First thing I'm going to say to everybody that's out there, all the seniors, do not ever give out your social security number or your personal information. Credit card numbers, do not give it out. Once you give it out, you are in serious,
Right.
you could have some serious problems
Jerry,
with
can
this.
I add
Yes,
one
of course,
thing to
Mark.
that?
Anything you want to ask.
No, I would like to thank, first of all, Revere TV for teaching me how to work this toy over here. Because I
You're
really
doing
never
great. You're sending me emails every day.
I know that on there. But you know, sometimes when I get on Facebook, the ad comes out, you get a free box of tools. Okay, now what they asked for is I just typed in, clicked in on that to see what they want.
Right.
See, they'll mail it to you. It's free.
Right.
But you got to give them a debit card number
No.
so they can pay the postage. Once they get that, you're
No.
done. You're done. Credit card, debit card, and social security number. No.
To all the seniors that you listen, please, I can't stress enough. Stephen will tell you the same thing. He's with the seniors a lot more than I am. Morris, you're a veteran. Please do not. Nothing's free.
Exactly.
Nothing is free. Okay,
Right.
if it seems like it's too good, it's not. Do not give your information out, because once you do, to get that cleared up, it takes forever.
Is there more crime related to seniors because of the telephone
Yes.
or personal visitation by somebody
Yes.
at the house?
Yes.
Proclaiming to be somebody else?
Yes,
that kind of-
yes, Steve, that's a great topic. I said we can go. There's so much to
Right.
talk.
There's construction scam.
Right.
There's financial scam.
Financial scams. What I could say to you is, if you're not looking for help for anything, like to have any work done to your house, and someone tries to contact you, talk to your neighbors, talk to family members. Don't go and address it yourself.
Jerry, excuse me. I'm
Yes.
lucky. I'll tell you why, in a way, because what you are discussing about, all these things actually
Yes.
really happened to me.
Yes.
I'll give you an example. 2 summers ago, I was out cutting my hedges. My driveway needed paving. This guy comes over and he says to me, I got some extra paving.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Can I dump it on you? I says, how much would it cost? He says, it's free. I said, it's free? He said, yeah. So I says, okay, go get it. he never came back on there. And then I found out that he was scamming other people around the corner on
Yes.
there by telling them it was free, but it wasn't.
Right.
Okay?
Right. No,
I'm not, here's the catch. The tar is free, but not the labor.
right, no. Anything like that, if you're looking to get services done, you're going to go to a reputable person that you can trust, that you know you get references from. You're not going to go to somebody that's coming to your door. I would say over and over, do not accept something like that. You know what I mean, Steve? Because they look at you as a target, an easy target. They see you senior, and I'm not talking bad, because we're all, like I said, we're all going to be there someday, but they look at a senior and they say, they try to take advantage, okay? That could be straightforward. They try to take advantage of the seniors, especially ones that are alone. They might be a little frightened, they might not know what to do. We're here to help, you know, and yes.
Can I just have one question? I have
Go
one
ahead.
question. Because people come, they watch TV, they say, oh yeah, they have parties down at the senior center, they play bingo, they see our pictures in the paper with seniors, and they say, oh, they have a great time. But there's a lot of senior issues that I deal with on a regular basis that people may overlook or not aware of. One of them is how neglected some seniors are by their own adult children.
Yes.
And when you're speaking of scams, it even
Yes.
occurs internally in the family unit. And I deal with that on a daily basis too.
And Morris and Steve is 100% right. Unfortunately, the statistics show that it happens more often with family than strangers.
I'm going to tell you a story that's as true as gold, but it's sad. I used to go down and volunteer my time to play music at the Oak Island Nursing
Yes.
Home, which is across the street from
Yeah,
Kelly's.
yes.
One of the women that was laying there came over to me, and they wheeled her on a bed down there because she was an invalid.
Yes.
She says, look down the street, Morris, that street that goes back to North Shore Road.
Mm-hmm.
That's my house there. I've been here 3 years. Not one of my children ever came to visit me. In 3 years, and she could look out and see her own house. So this is what happens sometimes.
You're right, Morris, and that's why I can't thank Stephen for enough what he does. These programs he has, it gives the seniors a little place, a little outreach to go to, talk to other seniors like themselves. Maybe they can, guide them in a little direction too to help them with that.
I'll be brief on one thing.
Go
and
ahead.
He can vouch for that. There's a woman that comes to our senior center. Her name is Margaret Walls. Her husband passed away in January a year ago. She was ready to commit suicide, literally. She came into the senior center because one of her friends, I happened to be playing some music there, and she loved it. And it lit up her life, and she came over to me. She says, would you play a couple of songs for me? And I played O Solo Mio or Mama, her two favorites. No, that's her two. And she's been coming. You can take it for there for a minute, Steve.
She's one of our favorite people. We pick her up every day, take her home. But see, she's a wonderful woman.
Yep.
But people I don't want to label people, but in a certain age group, they're more vulnerable than
Yes,
others.
yes.
And it's because, they've led a wonderful life and a lot of their life experiences.
Yep.
But at this point in their life, they're reliant a lot.
Yes.
A lot on everybody else to help them because physically or mentally they just can't do what they used to. And that's where this scamming stuff starts coming up.
Talking about scamming, excuse me, that's the third question I got to ask you. That's from another woman. The third question is how not to be scammed.
Well, like I said, it starts with the phones. Anybody calls you, you don't have to talk to anybody. I can't stress enough to the seniors. If someone calls you, you don't know who they are, you say, you can hang up on them. They call back, tell me you're going to call the police. You don't. Most of it happens over the once they get your information, Morris. That's what it is. Once they get your personal name,
I know that.
and that's how they start opening up credit cards. At home, when you get your mail, when you're through with it, shred it. If you don't have a shredder, cut it with a pair of scissors. Everything that goes in the trash, people go through the trash and they get your name. They get a credit card that you might have got an offer for. They'll take that and they'll go try to get forward with it.
Jerry, I got a question for you.
Yes.
That comes to me and it's come to a lot of people. You ever get those blank checks in the mail?
Yes. Yes.
Somebody, if you throw them in the garbage and somebody
Yeah,
takes...
You just said it. And Steve will probably say, I can't say, shred it, shred it, shred it.
Okay.
Everything. Anything you have with your name on it, shred it.
Right.
Because there are people that go in the trash.
Exactly.
Okay, and they will look for that, and that's how they try to obtain your information.
Absolutely.
So That is a no-no. You got to shred, shred, shred. And if you can't afford a shredder, cut
And
it
I
with
got to ask you
scissors.
this question:
Yes.
if you get a blank check in the mail, like let's say you do, if you want to join a club and
Mm-hmm.
you fill out, and you throw that check away and someone picks it up, he can forge your name and use your and go
Well,
to a
because-
bank and cash it.
Exactly, because you don't forget, they can get, if they have the name out of sometimes, most of the times, has your name on the envelope
That's
that comes
right.
to.
Yep.
Right or wrong. It'll say Morris, such and such, such. Or whoever, or Salvati, or Stephen Field. They'll take that and they'll sign it. And a lot of times, these companies want to give the money away because they're going to start charging you.
Right.
So,
Okay.
like I said, make sure you shred it. If you do purchase, make sure you purchase from.
Jerry, we got 3 minutes left,
Okay.
and I got to get this question
go
into you,
ahead.
I promise.
Yes,
you.
I'm
The
sorry.
The fourth question is to ask you is how seniors can be safe at home or away on vacation.
Okay.
Well, I might as well add this next question
ahead.
is how to protect yourself while taking a walk.
Yeah.
So combine them
Okay,
all.
well, come out at home. Make sure your doors are locked. Make sure when you go away, you tell a family or a personal friend that you're going to be away. Don't leave a message that you're not going to be home because then they know you're not home. Sometimes they leave notes on the door. I'm going to be away for 2 weeks. Don't do that. Let someone gather your mail. Make sure that your doors are always locked. Back doors, front doors. While you're out walking, try to go during the daylight. Try to go in pairs. Try to go with somebody if you can. Try to always walk in a well-lit area. Okay. Don't ever stray on side streets unless you have to. Most important, Morris, let someone know where you are, where you're going. You're taking a walk down the beach, for instance. Let them know where you're going to go. Someone knows. I know we got a lot to talk about. We have these emergency numbers I was talking to when you came to the office the other day. Put it on. These are magnets you can put on your refrigerator. Okay. This is how to protect yourself from, against identity theft, from cons, securing your home, and emergency numbers. Like I told you when you came to the office a few weeks, most problems we have, Morris, when we go to someone's house, we don't know who to contact. If there is an emergency, we need that contact information. It's so important. When you walk into your car, have your keys out. Make sure that you look around. Be aware of your surroundings. Look around before you go to your car. You park into a garage. Okay. Make sure you look around before you get in your car. Look in your car and before you get in. Make sure no one's there.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We can go probably 2 more hours with this.
Yeah, we're
Absolutely.
going to do a couple of more shows with this,
Okay.
Jerry. We're looking
Yeah.
forward to it, and we're looking forward to you coming down to our senior
Yes.
center.
Absolutely.
What I have to say to you and Stephen, I says, we're going to be doing some more. I'm going to actually hook up with Stephen. I'll bring it down to your place, and we can do a few places that you mentioned that you want to talk to, and we can go around, hand all this information, and we can go talk to them. Each thing we have to help them.
Right, and one thing I want to say right close, I want to thank you for coming. God bless you, Steve. God bless you
Thank
for
you,
what
Arthur.
you do.
Thank you,
And I just want to thank
Jerry,
Morris, always a pleasure. No, I want to thank you for helping us to help the seniors.
thank you, thank you. And I want to thank you, all the people out of Revere, for listening. We have a great show. We have a great senior center, so come on down, and God bless our great country, the United States of America. And I have 30 seconds. I want to say one more thing. If you're a woman out there and and you're alone, do not use your cell phone on the phone to leave a message. See if you can get a male voice to do it for you, because a lot of them look for single women on the phone, and and if it's a woman's voice and they know it's alone, they know that she doesn't have a husband or anyone to take care of.
Right.
They go in and scam them.
Right. We want to stop that.
Okay, thank you.